everybody, welcome back to another vlog. Today I'm going to be riding Ozark and we are having a flat lesson. I got Ozark out of the stall and we were ready to go into the arena. So there were no videos of us warming up at the walk, so here's some trotting. By the way, this is going to be more of a yapping voiceover lesson, as it did say in the thumbnail, just to let you guys know it's not going to all be about this lesson. To start off, I am going to be considering a lot of your guys' vlog recommendations. There will definitely be all of my riding stuff. That's going to be a video. There's going to be a show video, a Marmon Valley video, a how to get your confidence back video, a week in a life, and Rob Wolfbrand T would like some longer videos, and I will be trying to make longer videos. One problem is my lessons aren't that interesting. I don't think you guys want all the warm-up videos, so I try to cut down the warm-up, but maybe I will use that to make the videos longer. If you guys could comment how long you guys would usually like your videos, that would help me out a lot too. Back to the lesson. Ozark was feeling very, very good in this warm-up. Am I on the wrong posting? Don't look at that. Don't look. I fixed it. Congratulations, me. Okay, that's really good. I'm so proud of myself. Like, this is from like a week ago. So then this is my 2-point. My back was super duper arched. We're gonna really just ignore that. It gets a lot better. Look at how good that is. I'm kind of moving around a lot though, but we aren't gonna judge. So there were poles around the arena gates, and we were just going over them every single time. If you guys haven't noticed so far. Then on the longer side of the arena, we had this like really pretty trot, but my stirrups were like kind of short, but that's okay. It's okay, guys. I like riding a really short stirrup. So Ozark is just being like the best boy ever because he's just amazing at the trot. He never does anything stupid at the trot, I guess is what I should be saying. Then we went over and we started crossing over the diagonal, changing directions, and we were going to include a couple circles this way too, warming them up the same way we did going to the right. At the right end of the arena, I did a little trot circle, and there we go. I fixed my diagonal. So proud of myself again. I'm actually paying attention to my riding. What a rare thing to see, guys. But then we started going through the cones, and Ozark is actually surprisingly really good at cones. I did do a couple cones on Saturday. He was so perfect for them. Then we did another circle because why not, my queens? And he's just being very good. I'm also learning how to use my aids a bit better. That's very, very helpful. Then we did the cones again. I love cones. Okay, like cones are just fun. We need to practice a bit, but it's okay, guys. We're improving. This wasn't on video, but at one time Ozark went into a really pretty frame, and then I was trying to learn how to frame. Guys, I can't frame for the life of me, okay? I don't know how to frame. I can't figure out how to do it. No tips, please, because I suffer so much. Unless you want to tell me, like, how to get the horse to frame. I will accept that. But we can learn how to frame one day, just, like, not right now, because we need to get back into jumpies. Then we had a little walk break before we cantered off, and Ozark deserved a walk break before we cantered. And I will say, we did not canter much because Ozark was a little bit fresh. So we did like around 3 laps of canter, I would say, before we just decided we're going to trot him the rest of the lesson. And yeah, we're very preppy. That's when we were like, yep, we're going to trot you, my guy. Then we had a little walk right before we started our prepalicious little trot. And he was very, very good for me. We got him around to the trot, coming over that pole, and then after that we circled around this cone, and he was still like a little bit fresh, so I just kind of wanted to walk at that point, and I was like, oh, I'm kind of done. But we did like a little bit of trotting, and he was like very, very stiff, and I was very stiff too. Like, I really did not want to do anything. Then we did make a lap around the arena before we decided to go through the exercise. Here we are, and just trotting around, trying to get more comfortable. He was still like very, very, very stiff, and I was getting stiffer as the lesson went on. So we're just not going to talk about that. So we then went around this cone again, just trying to get him all nice. Then he was like becoming a little less stiff as we were going around. Came around this pole, pushing him nice and up this wall. Then we circled around the cone yet again. And he was like, had like a nice slow trot, which is something I really wanted for like the rest of this lesson. And I kind of forgot where I was going. So I then just kind of like reorganized myself. And then we started going the right way. We came back around to the first cone, just circling around it again. Then we were trotting around and we then turned, going down the middle. Then we changed direction and then circled around this cone. This circle was something else. I don't know. I just kind of used my brains. I didn't really use my legs. So we're not going to talk about that one either. And then I was kind of just pushing him because he was about to walk right there. Got our little trot. Came over this pole and then we were going to weave through the cones. And then he was actually pretty good for the cones. He is usually pretty good when we're doing cones. So good. And then we turned left. Then we trotted over another pole and stopped in that corner. Then we got to do it a lot of other times. And we then were doing a circle. He was very, very chill now, which I think was very, very good. Again, circling around this cone. He was being decent the rest of the lesson. I think it was like super duper cold this day, so I think the cold kind of got to him. We weaved through the cones again. He was an absolute angel for the cones. Just being like the best boy ever. He was like perfect. Then again, we come over this pole right here, stopping into the corner, which he did actually a lot better this time. Then we walked them around for a bit because that was a lot of work, trotting around, I guess. Then here is a different view because then we switched the course around to the other way, and I was so confused the whole time because I like literally physically cannot like reverse an image in my head, and I was so confused the whole time, but we got through it because I watched the person who went before me. Thank you guys for watching this video, and if you liked it, I will see you in the next video. Bye!